As Jesse and Sarah's investigation approached what seemed to be a critical breakthrough, their journey took a surreal and disorienting turn. They had managed to trace a series of encrypted communications to an underground network of hackers believed to be working for the Nexus. The trail led them to a remote location, an abandoned warehouse rumored to be the headquarters of the clandestine group. Inside the warehouse, they discovered a high-tech control center filled with monitors and sophisticated equipment. The room was eerily quiet, save for the hum of machines. Sarah and Jesse, both on edge, navigated through the maze of screens and terminals, searching for evidence that could finally expose the truth. As they examined the screens, they stumbled upon a live feed showing various locations around the city. The feed included footage from security cameras, private residences, and even their own homes. The realization that their every move had been watched was unsettling. But the most shocking discovery came when they found a dossier labeled Project Nexus. The dossier detailed a vast and complex operation involving psychological manipulation, media control, and even reality-altering technology. It hinted that the Nexus was not just a manipulative force, but an experimental technology designed to alter perceptions and create false realities. The documents suggested that Mark's death was part of a larger, ongoing experiment to test the effectiveness of this technology on public perception and individual guilt. As they delved deeper into the dossier, they came across a chilling revelation. The experiment had not only manipulated public opinion, but had also involved the creation of a false narrative that altered the very fabric of reality for those involved. The lines between truth and fiction had been deliberately blurred to test the limits of human belief and perception. In a moment of intense revelation, Jesse and Sarah noticed that the footage on the screens began to shift. Scenes from their investigation seemed to merge with scenes from their own lives, blending reality with elements of their personal fears and fantasies. The warehouse's control center seemed to warp and change, reflecting the chaotic nature of the Nexus's influence. Just as they were about to document their findings, the warehouse's power abruptly cut off, plunging them into darkness. When the lights flickered back on, the control center had vanished. Instead, they found themselves in a completely different location, an upscale office with windows overlooking a bustling cityscape. The room was pristine, and there was a single file on a polished desk labeled The Truth. Jesse and Sarah opened the file to find a detailed narrative of their investigation, but it was written as if they had been characters in a carefully orchestrated drama. The document suggested that their entire journey had been part of an elaborate simulation designed to study their reactions and decisions. The Nexus, it seemed, was not just a manipulative entity, but an experimental program that had blurred the line between reality and fiction. Confused and shaken, they tried to make sense of their surroundings. As they looked out the window, the city below seemed to shimmer and shift, as if it were part of a holographic projection. The implications were staggering. Had their entire quest been a simulation? Were they part of a grand experiment to manipulate their perceptions?